This is... I am here. I'm here. Hi! Oh my gosh. Hi. You must be the best man. I'm so sorry. I'm Bella, maid of honor. The one who has been running around like a headless chicken since approximately 6 this morning and has somehow never crossed paths with you until right now. The little top of the aisle with the music about to start. I'm so sorry. I've been acting as like this wedding planner for this whole event because our wedding planner disappeared. And yeah. I know. Cutting it close is an underestimation of the entire thing. There was this huge thing with the florist, and then there was a thing with a bustle that Jess couldn't figure out, and then her mom got emotional in the bridal suite, and I had to... You know, it's fine. It's fine. We're here now. We both exist, and we've met. So, you know, maybe things can start going a little bit better. You are way cuter than I was told. Someone described you to me and they undersold significantly. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to say that. I think all the tuxes and the glass of champagne I had is getting to me. Okay. Hi, for real. It's really nice to meet you. Even if it's all the grandeur of things and the sweatiness of it all. Oh, okay. That's almost us. That's our music. Okay, almost showtime. Before we go, can I ask kind of a huge favor before we start walking down the aisle? It's my heels. I've been in them since 9 a.m. and I feel like there's maybe a 30% chance I eat it somewhere around the third pew, and I really don't want to do that to Jess on her big day. She deserves a perfect walk-in, and the last thing she needs is her maid of honor going down before it even has a chance to start. So would you mind if I held onto your arm? I'll try my best to keep myself steady, but if I happen to tumble, you wouldn't mind if I grabbed you a little harder, would you? Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Okay. All right, let me just check. It does look like everyone else is lined up behind us, and if everything goes to plan, our groom and bride should be following us shortly after we take our positions. Well, I'm glad one of us was at the wedding rehearsal. Okay, come here. Is it okay if I rest my arm here? Thanks. See? It's better already. I feel structurally supported by you. Oh, don't laugh, I'm serious. This is a safety matter. It's a matter of engineering. Okay, that's our cue. You ready? Okay. Please, dear God, don't let me fall. Perfect. We're going the same pace. We're doing so well. No, don't look at me. Look forward. We're professionals. And there's a camera, so try to look happy for the photo so everyone can look back on this happy day. Smiles on. What? Sorry, no. I don't really ever take the managerial hat off. Some have told me I'm a bit of a control freak. What do you mean you know? Look straight ahead. We are walking down the aisle. She looks incredible, by the way. When she walked out into the bridal suite, I fully cried. I'm not even embarrassed. I warned everyone I would cry, and I cried. Just thankful there was makeup nearby. I just have to wait for when the groom sees his bride's face when he comes around the corner, and that's the face. That's the whole reason anyone does this. Yeah. Alright, we're almost there. This is the longest aisle ever. Oh, just a heads up. When you get to the front, your mark is a little further to the left than you think. They ended up having to shift some of the decor this morning, and there's a centerpiece arrangement that got moved, so you want to stand about a foot back from where they probably told you. Just trust me. I know everything about this wedding. I am the wedding. And almost there. You're doing amazing. All right, this is where we part ways. I'll be on the bride's side. Oh, find me at the reception. Best man, right? It's me, Bella. I'm not sure if I ended up telling you my name earlier. The maid of honor that you never really got to officially meet until we were literally walking down the aisle together. Good. I'm glad I told you, but... Yeah, better late than never. I'll take it. Hey, you don't mind if I sit with you for a second, do you? I swear, just 1 second. I will not take up your whole evening. I just need to use a chair before my feet stage a protest by just refusing to work anymore. Oh, thank you. My feet and I both thank you. That's the first time I've sat down since 9 in the morning. God, my feet hurt so much that I forgot chairs existed. I forgot sitting was something that we as humans get to do. I've just been moving in a constant flurry in a forward direction since I got here, and I think my body went into fight or flight mode and genuinely thought that that was a permanent state. Oh, gosh. Excuse me. How is your day going? You look calm. You look like someone who has had a absolute normal amount of stress today, which sounds so beautiful to me right now, but how was your day as the best man? That's it? You just had to do the rings and the toast. What? Sorry, I was glaring? No, I didn't mean to glare. I just... I'm going to need you... I'm going to need you to understand something here. I got a call at 6:45 this morning because the florist delivered the wrong shade of blush roses for the centerpieces. Do you know how many shades of blush there are? Huh, apparently a lot, I learned today. I know now. I now know. I have opinions about Dusty Rose versus Ballet Pink that I will carry with me forever, and I did not really want these opinions. They just live in me now, inside of me, in my opinions. And then Jess's bustle, the bustle on her dress, had this loop situation, and nobody could figure out how it attached, including the seamstress who made it. And I spent 45 minutes on the floor of the bridal suite with my reading glasses on my knees, watching YouTube tutorials on my phone until I found a woman in Auckland who had the same problem and solved it with a safety pin and a freaking prayer, which is what we did. There's a safety pin holding your best friend's now wife dressed together right now, and it looks perfect. And nobody will ever know. Do you also know what a bustle is? I didn't until today. I don't think I really wanted to know what a bustle is. And I will never tell Jess. This is my secret. That is my secret. It is forever mine, and I will take it to my grave, and you better now as well, because now you know. And then her mother. Gosh, I love everybody. I love Jess, but she is an amazing bride, not Bridezilla. It's the mother of the bride. Her mother gets emotional, a little emotional in the suite, which is completely understandable. Beautiful even. Truly a lovely, 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 lovely moment for the videographer to capture. A beautiful moment, mother and daughter, tears in eyes, and then she started doing the thing where the tears wanted to come, and then she was holding them back, and then she accidentally started hyperventilating a little. Hyperventilating. This woman was going to have a panic attack. Oh my gosh. I had to find a paper bag and talk her through breathing exercises. Real breathing exercises. I was Googling and trying to get this woman to breathe for about 12 minutes while simultaneously texting the photographer, because guess what? Guess what? The photographer was supposed to be with you guys. Picturing you guys, the groom, all of it, and she was not here. I was doing 2 jobs at once. But she walked out and she looked so beautiful, so worth it. Every bit of it. I would do this on a night with no sleep. Again. In a heartbeat. What? What do you mean? Why? Why what? Why did I do all that? Because she's my best friend. The real kind. The kind that you don't get very many of. And also, I don't know if I'll have my own wedding. I mean, and that's not not being sad about it. I just mean, I haven't found anyone I wanted to marry. I've looked, I've tried, it just hasn't clicked, and I've realized I might just be the kind of person who keeps waiting for something that feels right all the way down. And not everyone finds that, and I think I made peace with that at some point. But, I've always wanted the experience. The flowers and the dress and the first dance and the moment where the doors open and you see each other for the first time, and I just wanted to be in the middle of that, at least once, and experience it in some capacity, even if it's on this side of it all. So, if it's going to be someone else's, I want it to be perfect. I want to have done every single thing I could do to make it beautiful. Because I know that if it were my wedding, if I ever were lucky enough to have one, I would want someone else to care just as much as I do. And that's why I now know about all the many shades of blush. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not trying to make this into a whole thing, so sorry, we just met. I'm not gonna sit here and be wistful at you. Just tell me about the toast. You're doing the toast tonight, right? What are you planning? Oh, yes, you have note cards? Yes, please. Let's see them. Pull them out. I love the preparedness. Oh, wow, wait, you have actual physical note cards. I thought they were just gonna be on your phone. Wait, let me see. How many do you have? That's very prepared of you. I respect that a lot. I honestly did mine off the top of my head, and halfway through I blanked on a word and said lovely 3 times in a row, and just fully committed to it. And, you know, they are a very lovely couple. I just hope everybody... I hope nobody noticed. Yeah, I know. Okay, I know they noticed. Teresa told me afterwards. She was very kind about it. Mother of the bridezilla, let me tell you. Sorry. I don't mean to yawn. It's just like I said, a day, but genuinely, how long have you known the groom? Because the whole time I've known Jess, she's been talking about this person she's in love with, and I've heard his name come up so many times, and I've heard so many stories about you, and I have somehow still never met you. How does that happen? Uh-huh. Wow, so you guys have known each other for forever. Huh. I guess that makes sense as to why you're the best man. I see. Wait. Last fall? You were at that thing in the fall? The thing at David's place. I was at that. I was absolutely at that. Was that the one where someone brought the world's most terribly bad wine and everyone was way too polite to say anything? The label was a sunset with a boat. Yes! I spent 20 minutes pretending to enjoy that wine because I didn't want to be rude, and it tasted like someone had soaked a crayon in grape juice. I think I remember pouring it down a plant. I hope David's plants are okay. Oh my gosh. So we were in the same room and we somehow never... That is incredible. What a wasted moment. Well, better late than never, right? And actually, I was at the dinner rehearsal. I was at all the wedding rehearsals. You mentioned before we walked down the aisle that at least one of us was at the wedding rehearsal. And I was just so freaking busy. So busy that I never even got to take my place. So, I'm sorry we never got to meet. Can I ask you something kind of completely unrelated to the wedding? If you had to pick between a pasta or a meat-centered dish, like, you know, steak and potatoes or grilled chicken in a salad, for the rest of your life, so it's like some sort of meat dish and pasta, what would you pick? And this is a very serious question, so please think about it seriously. For the rest of your life. See, that's what I said. That is exactly what I said, and I only ask because Jess and I went back and forth for a really, really long time about what the entrees for tonight was going to be, and I just told her that that was going to be too heavy in their stomachs, but she's like 50% Italian, so what are you going to do? Tell her no pasta? Hey, don't get me wrong, I never said I didn't like pasta, and there is in fact probably not one scenario in which I would say no to pasta, except right now when I'm running all around. But believe me, it's really yummy, and I had some before everyone got here, and I got to taste test it before the wedding, so I know it's really good. I got the special first preview tasting, so I feel like I'm the more special one here. Not to toot any horns, okay? I'm only slightly egotistical, okay? Me? No. This is not what I do. I'm not a wedding planner. I'm not typically even this frazzled like this. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe you guys don't feel the same. I feel like being a groomsman and a groom is a different experience than being a bride and a bridesmaid or a maid of honor. Not in a mean way. Sorry if I don't want to come across mean. I just feel like the experiences are so different, you know? Yeah, you were very fortunate. The Maid of Honor really had things covered for this one. Not a lot of best man work required, but, you know, it's okay. My fault for not introducing myself sooner. What can I say? What can I say? It's my fault. I'm terrible. I know, I'm just the worst. But, no, this is not what I do for a living. Well, thank you. I don't know about making it a full-time career. I feel like maybe I'd be gray already or have had a heart attack. This is stressful. Like, this is some people's most magical days. Man, is it a little stressful. Like, where's our wedding planner? I don't know. I have no idea where she went. She was here. She did do a lot of work. I mean, to be fair, but where is she now? Nowhere to be found once there's problems. But this place is beautiful. She found the venue. She hooked us up with all the vendors and stuff, even if I did all the negotiating and stuff. But she was very happy to take her paycheck, let me tell you. Sorry. Obviously, I'm a little salty about it. Where'd she even go? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what I do for a living, I do social media management for corporations and TikTokers and Instagram Reels stars and YouTubers. And yeah, so that's me. So I'm just chronically online, unfortunately. Always on my phone. 2 phones, actually. Yeah, this is the most disconnected I've been, and it's been pretty busy. So, yeah, I'm always trying to make space to be outside and connecting with something, since I'm always so disconnected on my phone. But, yeah. So, what do you do, Mr. Best Man? You mean you don't collect rings for a living? You don't write best man speeches for a living? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wow, that's really interesting. How did you even get into that? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's interesting. Really? And you did that for how long? Wow, that's really cool. So, has it, you know, taken you anywhere cool? What? There's gotta be some crazy adventures to be had. You never know where life can take you. Anywhere. The world is so big and it's literally just yours to be taken. It's just, the only question is, how much faith, trust, and pixie dust do you have? No, I'm serious. I mean, I'm not saying I've been all over, but I've been relatively far. I'm not the oldest in the book, and I haven't made the most money in the world, but I've been to Spain, I've been to Italy, I've been to the UK. Oh, I gotta make a visit to Ireland one day. That's a dream. Greece. Switzerland is a dream of mine. Well, technically, I've been to Germany as well. I have flown into Switzerland, and I've seen the mountains, but I didn't get to leave the airport, and I lost a pair of sunglasses in Switzerland. So, you know, a part of me, an eye to my own, has been to Switzerland, might still be there. But, yeah, still a dream of mine. And, you know, it may have taken me forever to afford it, But I did it. I did the damn thing. And I got the craziest stories to tell, and I got some cool souvenirs, and I got to meet some cool people and try the coolest candy. Oh my gosh. And the pizza is insane. I hate to be one of those people who goes abroad and then comes back and it's just like, it's not the same here. But it's really not the same here. Like, you have a full bowl of pasta and then go walk 20,000 steps and not feel like crap. Bet you can't unless you go to Italy. Go try eating a full pizza. No, I love it there because nowhere else in the world is it fully appropriate for you to eat a whole pizza all by yourself. Oh, I was so happy. 4 formaggi pizzas are my absolute favorite. And the gelato, as an ice cream lover, the gelato. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And honestly, the food in Spain was amazing too. We had everything. Jess and I went. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Jess and I could have done it straight out of high school, anyone can do it. All it takes sometimes is just getting on a bus. Always, of course, be safe, don't be stupid, but get out there. See the world, travel. Oh, really? You've been where? Tell me. We have to swap travel stories. What? If you're comfortable, of course. Of course, I don't want to pressure you. We are practically strangers. I guess maybe not being strangers by the end of the night might be nice. If you tell me about your trip. Wait, that's so cool. What? And you let me lead with my Italy story? No, keep talking. And you did that for how long? Okay, that's actually really impressive. I take back everything I said. All the teasing, that's actually really impressive. Would you go back? Yeah? Would you be willing to let me tag along and maybe play tour guide for me sometime? Well, I might just have to hold you to that then. Yeah, you hope so? Have you heard about the chaos theory? It's like the butterfly effect. That with, metaphorically, a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil can cascade into a massive, large-scale event like a tornado in Texas. Have you ever heard of that? Well, I operate on the very firm belief that everything happens for a reason. And I don't know, I think everything happens for a reason. I don't think it was a coincidence we never saw each other at the rehearsal dinner. or at David's. I think we needed to meet right now. As we have. Because everything happens for a reason. At least I think, of course. I don't know. I just have a good feeling about you. Do you ever have good feelings about things or people or places or anything? I don't know. I just sometimes think you're gravitated towards certain people or places because they're bound to eventually have some importance in your life. I've thought about it a lot, actually. Like, do you think other people generally know? Or, like, feel when they stumble upon something that's gonna mean something? Or do you think most people are just sort of skating through life, hoping they're making the right choices and just finding out along the way? But people are such complex creatures. And see, I go back and forth on that. Part of me thinks certainty is something that gets built, not something you feel all at once. Like, you don't just, you know, keep deciding to know something over and over. You know it, and you're certain you know it. You don't have to reteach it to yourself. Right. But then there's also, like, have you ever met someone and it's like, oh. Like, your brain literally just goes, oh. Like, without asking your permission, like, walls go down. You just feel like you've known that person for forever and you can tell them anything. Yeah, exactly like that. Okay, sorry, not to change the subject here. This just popped into my head. You have to tell me about the bachelor party. The groom already told me and swore me to secrecy about not telling Jess anything, which means I already know everything, but I want to hear your version. No, he did not. Of course he absolutely did. Oh my gosh. That is so him. That is the most him thing I've ever heard, and I've known him for 4 years. Gosh, Jess is never going to know. This is going into the same vault as the safety pin in her wedding dress, and she is never going to know. Man, but at least the DJ's good. The wedding planner did not skimp on the DJ. He is the real deal. He's been playing some good songs. What kind of question is that? Of course I can dance. I can absolutely dance. I've just been sitting here for the first time today and my feet have entered a truce with me. I'm not sure I should break it just yet. Okay, fine. Yes, one dance. And if I fall, you have to catch me. Those are my terms. And they're non-negotiable. So do we have a deal? Deal. Thank you. The dance floor is pretty open. We can dance wherever you like. Yeah, hair's perfect. Wow, you're like the perfect height for me to comfortably dance with you. And see? I'm totally fine. The heels are cooperating. Don't look so surprised. I told you I could dance. This is nice. This is really nice. You don't mind if I lay my head here on your chest, do you? Thanks. You know, for someone I met about 3 hours ago, you're very easy to be around. I've been running all day, just running non-stop. And then I sat down next to you and the whole world took a breath. And for the first time all day, I just stopped. And I've had friends, I've had boyfriends, and I've never felt as calm with them as I do with you. And I don't know what that means. I just hope that maybe I can have a similar effect on you. You wanted to dance with me earlier. You could have asked before, you know? Yeah, my feet hurt, but I still would have said yes. For you. I haven't done that in a while. Yes, I mean the dancing. Mostly the dancing. And yeah, maybe the flirting. It's been a while since I've done that too. Are you flirting? Good, because I was too. Yeah, I've been having a really good time with you tonight. The crash course on me? Okay, well, here it is. I'm a social media manager, you know that. I have my own place. I have 2 dogs. I like to spend my time scrapbooking and junk journaling and going outside and going on hikes and going to the lake and going to the river. And I recently went fishing for the first time and I actually had a lot of fun. And I'm the oldest of 5. And I don't have a relationship with either of my parents. I'm not in some weird, messed up, traumatic way. It's just wasn't cohesive, so we don't talk, and it's not some emotional thing. But I'm fiercely independent, and I don't know. I'm pretty content with my life. I don't drink coffee, but I really like a nice hot chocolate, and I've tried to cut soda out, but I just can't help having a good Shirley Temple when I see it. So we all have our vices, am I right? And, you know, I have a bad habit of leaving And I have a bad habit of leaving my socks next to the laundry basket, not in them, but I'm really working on it. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Oh, I stay up way too late. That's another vice of mine. Way too late. And I still wake up early, and then I blame myself when I'm tired. So that's pretty much me. There's really not a lot to know, except that if you haven't heard from me from 2 weeks, it's safe to say I'm locked up in my apartment and have a lot of editing. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is I need someone to come save me from those weeks of turmoil and solitude when all I do is just lock myself in the solitary confinement that is my job. I'm kidding. Mainly, I love my job, but yeah, it's a curse, I think, at the same time as a blessing. I love it so much that I don't know how to set boundaries with it, because how do you stop something that you love? Well, I guess that's not a great question, because all good things have moderation, and I guess this is just showing that I have moderation issues when it comes to work. But there's nothing wrong with liking what you do, okay? Sorry. Sorry. I'm not trying to get defensive. I just feel so comfortable here dancing with you. So what about you? Give me the spiel. I want to know as much as I can about you as soon as I can. What about you? Okay, close in age. I like it. Okay. Always good information to know about a person, thank you. Okay. I'm having a really good time with you too. Thank you for saying that. Sorry. You just slid that in there so smoothly. Yeah, you kind of did make me blush. Anyway, keep talking about you. There's still a few more things that I answered that you should answer too. Like, give me 2 vices. I gave you 2, didn't I? What are your 2 vices? You can't just give me the perfectest perfect details. Then you're just marketing. I opened up to you. I didn't market. Open up to me, please. No, it doesn't have to be a vice, but how about 2 things you wouldn't probably mention on a first date? I don't know. Do you consider this a first date? We were technically strangers at the beginning. Okay, I don't think this is a second meeting. We're still in the same location we first met at, and it's the same day. Just because we took a few hours apart for the wedding ceremony doesn't mean it's a different occasion. I guess it can be a date, if you want it to be. But if our grandkids ask, who asked who out first? Well, not only do we have grandkids, but we also have great-grandkids now, so how did we meet if we're telling them the story? Yes. Just the heroics. You saved me. Yes. But you will not forget that I also saved you. I did. I mean, what would you have done if you got up to your best man spot and just knocked over the centerpiece and knocked over all the decor? I steadfully warned you of the movement of your placement. Therefore, I think I saved you. Your life, even. Who knows what would have happened? What if the decor just fell on your head and there was just no more best man, no more you? I would be distraught. Well, maybe not back then, I didn't really know you, but now I would be distraught. I really would be. Yes. There was so much more of you I would have never gotten to know. And there still is. Too bad we can't just sneak away and spend the night just learning all about each other. No, we can't. I'm the maid of honor and you're the best man. I think we need to at least see them out the door. Yeah, I know. They both like to party. They'll probably be here till midnight, 2 a.m. if the venue would allow it. Yeah, I packed her honeymoon bag. It's pretty much ready. She just has to grab it. Oh wait, no, I already put it in the car. She just has to get in the car. Yeah, I packed the honeymoon bag. Anything else I had to do? I think just the honeymoon bag. I packed up the bridal suite. Her dress is already organized to be taken home by her mom. Her bouquet's already been taken care of in the case. And it should be shipped out tomorrow to be encased in resin. Yeah, I think I did do everything. Huh. I guess you're right. I guess our duties are technically done, aren't they? I mean, yeah, let's go over the checklist one more time. I mean, the speeches are done. The first dance is done. The cake is cut. Those two are absolutely not thinking about us right now. What? I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just doing a very thorough accounting of the evening's obligations. All they have to do is go home and enjoy each other. Are you thinking that I'm thinking? How do we'd have to get out without starting a whole thing. Teresa will try to get me back to do the bouquet toss. Jess's mom is definitely going to want a photo. The DJ is going to try to get everyone back on the floor to do the Macarena. Okay. What's your plan? That's it? That is a terrible plan. Let's do it. Okay, we go around the back of the cake table, past the bar, then we cut through the hallway by the... Oh, a server! Okay, that was so close. We almost took out an entire tray of champagne, and if they see me, they are 100% going to want to ask where all of the leftovers go, so... we need to be so secretive. Okay. Let's just go. We'll go through here. Here, hold my hand. I'll lead us through. Go through here. Alright, this way. Back up! Is that Jess's aunt? Crap! It's Jess's aunt. She will want to talk to us for at least 45 minutes about her cruise. Do not make eye contact. Go! Oh my gosh. Okay. Go. Okay, we are almost. Oh my gosh, don't look at the DJ. He's trying to make eye contact with absolutely anyone who looks available, and we are not available. We're leaving, we are invisible, we're not here. Come on, come on, come on. Back here, back here, back here. Oh my gosh. Oh god, it was so stuffy in there. We almost didn't make it. Oh, the server. That server almost ruined everything. Our whole evening would have gone down with that champagne tray, and I would have felt terrible for approximately 5 seconds and then still tried to leave. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hi. I keep almost falling into you. I feel like this is a pattern. You're making it very hard to just go home tonight. You know that, right? Good. The sky is doing things. There are stars. I forgot they were there. I'm serious. I haven't looked up in 12 hours. Stars. Remarkable. My car? Oh. Right. I came with the wedding party, so I guess I didn't really think this far ahead. I guess I genuinely don't have a way home right now. I think when I woke up this morning, my plan was to Uber, which I know. I am Ubering home at midnight in heels is very dignified, very silly. What do you mean not on your watch? You don't have to do that. No, really. I don't want to be a burden. I've already used you to center my structural integrity. I can't ask you to save me once again. Then you'll just have another tally of saving me when it comes to tell our grandkids how we met, and I just can't have that. Yeah. No, I just can't have that. Yeah. Not just grandkids, remember? Great grandkids. You know what's funny? I walked down an aisle with you today. Of course, it was holding onto your arm because I was terrified I was going to trip and ruin my best friend's wedding, but now you're... I don't know. I just have a feeling. Like, maybe we'll be walking down an aisle again sooner than we think. Well, come on. Don't you want to take me home? Isn't that where you were leading with that? Come on. Which car is yours?